says it's -3. I can't feel my fingers. Someone showed up and turned the power off just out here. He left the power on in there. I think he hopes I'm gonna break in so he can sit there and watch me from his bedroom. I'm assuming that my mom or one of you called the cops. Knowing how terrible they are, they're not capable of empathy. So, I mean, it's predictable enough for me. I could call that. They came here to kill me. I'm gonna die out here. They think, oh, he'll just mosey on out of here. Where the fuck am I supposed to go? To the laundromat where there's no loitering signs where I can get charged for being there? Plus, it's a mile down the road. My hands are gonna freeze off. Have you guys ever heard of anything like that? Is that normal? I sat there and listened to them bitch. For 2 days they've been sitting on that porch bitching. I bitched for 20 minutes and they shut off the power to kill me. Do people not understand? I'm here to keep myself alive. Okay. I thought the power went out. I was trying to call. I thought the power went out and nobody was calling. Because I thought nobody had service but me. I really did for a second. And I was trying to find. I was on the phone trying to figure out how to get the power company here to save everybody so nobody froze to death. Because I'm like, this must be like an elderly folks' home. The power's off. Nobody's freaking out. It's gonna be so cold. How are people gonna survive? I was trying to save people, and then at the end of it, I realized, no. A white man showed up and tried to kill me by turning the power off. Only to these outlets, so that I couldn't make it. He took time out of his day to come down here and turn the power off. So that nobody else could come here and escape the cold. What part of mental health services were invented by Freemasons to destroy your mind? You guys don't understand. If my mom really believes that I need to get help from an institution, but she believes that there are aliens, I just want to kill her. She's gotta die. She's gotta die, man. She's done too much. It's been years. It's been a decade. It's been a decade. She's not changing. She's getting worse. If she does one more, if she doesn't butt out of my life forever, and if she does one more thing, she's gone. Oh, I won't do it, but it's not hard to figure out how to do it. It won't be me. I won't even be the catalyst. I won't buy a gun and shoot her. I won't hurt her in any way. But she won't be alive long. Someone else will do it. I know plenty of people that are crazy. I'll just point them in her direction. Maybe. Probably not even. Because that's conspiracy to commit murder. I don't even know if I want her dead. She just needs to understand what she's done to me. My entire family would rather gaslight me into believing I have an illness I don't than recognize that they're responsible for their lives and their unhappiness. They shooed me away because I embodied something they were too afraid to acknowledge. And what they hate to admit is that they deserve so much worse than they have. The whole town of Brattleboro at this point, like this entire, I haven't met, the only people that I've met that deserve to stay are a very small few. There's got to be something wrong with her mind. Maybe it's because she is like 60 now. It could be her perception. She might literally just be old. And that could be it. It could be that she's old. She's a product of the old world where everybody filled themselves up with lead and believed everything they saw on TV. So she might actually be that out of touch with reality. I don't know, I hope a stray bullet, I'm not going to kill her, but I hope a stray bullet gets her. If they find a way to push crime down, we'll find a way to push crime back. It needs to happen. This state needs to go, and everyone in it. I don't care if we never get back how beautiful this place is, because it gets overrun by technology in 15-minute cities. The people here are so cruel, vindictive, angry at nothing, hateful, prejudiced, greedy, cheap. I hope it starts with my parents. I hope my parents never get what they want out of life. They really don't deserve it. I think that I was the test. They made it this far. I was the test to see if they would be able to be worth any of God's time. My fingers are close to freezing. I'm just so used to being out here in sub-zero that I stopped caring about the pain. It doesn't bother me anymore. I'm a psychic. I can hear her saying, it's only going to get worse. I don't have schizophrenia. What's crazy, though, is that we have the power of manifestation. So the fact that you're so hell-bent on trying to give me an illness that I don't have might actually be the reason that I have a hard time functioning. Have you thought about that? Have you thought maybe you're the one creating the problems? That maybe when I was doing good, it was because people believed I was doing good, and I was around enough that I could check them when they tried. No, I can see why my mom's ex-husband beat her. I can see why my dad, if he really did hurt her, I think she deserved a lot worse. Like, I'm proud of my dad for his restraint. I think that she needs to be far away from people. I don't think my mom should be around anyone. I think she's a cancer. She's a disease. She's a curse. I think that I wish she got raped worse. I wish I wish that as soon as I was born, she died in birth and I never got to know her. I hope that my aunt dies, and I hope that my cousin thinks it's his fault for the rest of his life, so that he can feel a little bit close to what I feel. I used to want to make my dad proud. I don't care. I don't care about him anymore. They lost me. My mom believes in God. She had miscarriages for 10 years. She has one kid, and she thinks that I'm not what God sent to save you. You fucking retard. I'm gonna wait till you're dying, and I'm gonna go to the nursing home just to watch you die. And I'm gonna see you begging, please. And I'm gonna sit there and just stare at you. And I'm gonna say, it's your fault. You should have known better. I told you, Vicky. I told you to stop eating the Ben & Jerry's. I rarely feel like this really strong sense of God's will. But when I think about what my mother has done to me, I have this fire, this holy fire in my heart that I haven't felt this way in a long time. And I feel that it's God telling me about what he's going to do to the people that hurt me. When I tell you it never happens, it never happens. So for it to be this impactful, I'm absolutely not going to clean up after myself. Okay. Hand warmer in the mittens. Second hand warmer.